Hey, what's happening, my friends? Are you looking for a cosmetic fixer-upper? Because behind me is a house that's completely livable the way that it sits, but it's begging for some new cosmetic improvements. And what that means is it's not going to cost as much as a full gut job fixer-upper, but has a ton of potential to make it your own. This house behind me is 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. It's listed for $1.8 million. And I think it's a deal. There's some cool features in this property that I actually haven't seen in other floor plans like it. I'm super stoked for you to see it. Let's check this place out. All right, so I'm standing here at the beginning of the driveway, and the first thing that's popping out at me, paver driveway. What that means is you don't have to do anything with this driveway. This is in great shape. Doesn't need concrete, doesn't need new pavers. This is perfect. And when you look at the garage here, all the paint's in good shape. The fascia board, nice wide fascia board in perfect shape. It could use a new garage door. That would really freshen up the curb appeal from the street. But look at this driveway. Super wide. You could do some things with the landscaping here, no doubt. This is all like an organic, fresh mulch that they lay down, and some larger style, maybe a ficus tree. These aren't very attractive, so this could all stand to be redone. But we're on a single loaded street here, and down at the end of the street is a cul-de-sac. So this is a perfect street if you want to teach a kid how to ride a bike, if you want to put a basketball hoop out here. There's very, very little traffic on this street. But as the exterior sits, even the roof looks to be in good shape. This angle is probably not helping, but I can tell when I back up. This is a good, and it looks to be a metal shingle roof with a material on the outside that makes it look like composite or lightweight concrete. Next door is a real lightweight concrete roof, but I'm pretty sure this is a metal roof, which is kind of popular in this neighborhood, but it lasts a really long time. You can see the exterior work and stucco. It's all had a recent paint job, so you don't have to spend a ton of money right away on the exterior, which leaves more budget for the interior. So we're gonna go through this wrought iron gate here, and it opens up to this super sizable courtyard. I really like these front yard courtyards for a few reasons. One, it gives a cool place to hang out. If you have kids out on the street, you want a lounging spot where you can kind of see them riding their bike or see them playing in the driveway. You can do that from this front courtyard. The other reason is we're up here on a hill in San Clemente, and it gets really good ocean breezes. There's a tiny peekaboo ocean view from this property in the back, but it's more of a hill view property, but there's a lot of breeze coming off the ocean and it gets cold. So as soon as it gets dark, it's gonna be chilly back there. And this courtyard is all protected from the wind. So if you want to do some outside dining here, if you want to set up a fire pit, have a place to hang out under the stars, this is a really good spot to do that. And it's already got this woodwork kind of overhang here, which could be improved or removed depending on what you want to do with it. It attaches here to the main house, and then over here to the detached garage, which is a full-size 2-car garage as well. Might as well take a peek at that while we're here. All the concrete work in this garage is in good shape. It just needs to be ground down and have an epoxy added to it. But a lot of the garage floors that I see up here on the hill are all busted up from either a thin pour or poor maintenance over the years and a lot of moving around of the soil. This garage floor is in great shape. It's ready for some epoxy. It's got some storage overhead and some older cabinets, but that's okay because it's the garage. So that's super functional in and of itself as well. So I like what I'm seeing so far when it comes to the exterior front space as well as the garage. All right, I'm gonna take you in through the front door now. So the first thing, huge vaulted ceilings. Love this, got a ton of volume. I'm looking out at some beautiful sight lines of hills, trees, palm trees, eucalyptus trees. There's a hill in the distance with a big cross. I I can see the San Clemente outlets, which look pretty in the evening because they have lights and they twinkle. So it's a really pretty city kind of landscape view, not an ocean view, but still something very nice to look at. There's not a lot of rooftops or other houses in the view. And I also have a view of the tennis courts down at Verde Park. So it's dynamic, it's something to look at. And you get really good sight lines right when you walk in the front door, because those sliding glass doors are 8 feet. They're not the standard 6-8 foot door. It's an actual 8-foot door, so it allows you to see that much more right when you walk in the front door. So this room here would be considered the formal dining area. It's a great place to have a really large table. They have it staged out right now with a 5 or 6 seater. Can definitely fit a larger table here. And then if you look at the walls, all the drywall work in this house is done. It's all freshly painted. You don't have to spend any money on the drywall. It's got some laminate wood floors right now, and they're okay, they're serviceable, but somebody would want to come in here and add a really nice engineered wood or a vinyl plank, and that would really upgrade things. Now this wall here, these were built with a wall separating the formal living and the formal dining from the family and the kitchen. And they did this really cool, I haven't seen this. I don't know if I would keep it or not, but it's kind of cool to see. It's this gigantic circle to help kind of combine the flow of both spaces. Not sure what to do with that, but in any case, it's cool to look at. What I certainly would do is widen up this doorway, and it wouldn't be that difficult. I've had a lot of clients who have done that in this plan, but they take this doorway and they open it up. So you move it over so it's wider, where 2 or 3 people can get through this doorway, and that way you flow into this dining or into this kitchen nook and kitchen area a lot better. But as you can see, everything in here super clean. I think these are a Courtyard, or it might even be a Formica, so we definitely want to change these. It's got some older double oven appliances, still serviceable, so one could move right into this house and chip away at some of the cosmetics, or just do a quick cabinet countertop surfaces style remodel. You can even keep this kitchen sink, nice big 30 or 36 inch basin sink, good stainless steel dishwasher, stainless steel refrigerator. So some of these appliances are good to go. I'm looking at these cabinets and you can kind of tell like they've seen their day. The thermofoil is peeling off here. It's got this really, I'm not even sure what this material is, but it's this high gloss melamine or whatever they call that. It needs to be upgraded. So some new cabinets in here would go a long way. Maybe do some drywall work up here. This is kind of funky. Open this out and make it just one big rectangle with a skylight. That would modernize it. Little things though, it's not structural. It's not tearing drywall off and taking it down to the studs where you get into insulation and things like that. I see this as being something you could move right into, or something where you could just spend 30 to 60 days, do it really quickly, and then move in. This booth seating is super unique too. You might have been looking at this like, what's going on here? It's kind of funky, but I kind of like it. One thing I would definitely change is maybe these tables are a little bit more like a restaurant kind of seating. If you change those tables, I think this space could work and be really functional. From what I know of how this floor plan hosts and entertains, they're kind of onto something here, but maybe not all the way there yet. And then this would be considered the family room. Nice 8-foot slider with views. Awesome fireplace here that separates the 2 rooms. Check that out. Double-sided gas fireplace. I think you could burn wood in these, but most people put a gas log set. You can see the gas right there. But this is a cool piece too. You can run stacked stone. Stacked stone is really pretty up this fireplace, or you can even go for some kind of slab stone. And it gives you 2 places to hang out. Formal living here, family room there. Really two rooms that both have good utility for hosting and entertaining. And then both of these rooms lead out to this patio, which is a good size. It'd be really cool to get a bifolding door or a disappearing door that opens up to this outside space. And from back here, you got views of Saddleback Mountain, Orange County's tallest peak, the hills of Marblehead and San Clemente. Those are all gonna be really pretty here pretty soon when they start to bloom. Verde Park. San Clemente High School is back on the other side of that hill, so we're very centrally located here. And then you'll get ever so slight horizontal ocean views out that way. But it's really an attractive sight line from back here. And there's good concrete patio space, good depth. And then the slopes of these homes are maintained by the HOA in this community. So there's not a lot of slope maintenance to worry about. All right, let's go check out the bedroom setup. So one thing this floor plan has is a step down. Basically, if you took the house and cut it in half down the middle, there's gonna be a lower section and an upper section, and 3 stairs that separate the upper and the lower. Now, any type of stairs this is still considered a single family home. It's important to note, this would be listed as a single story, single family home. So this would be listed as a single story, but it does have those 3 steps. So one does need to consider that if you're looking for a truly single level home, but at least everything you need, kitchen, dining nook, or kitchen nook, dining room, and most of the bedrooms are all on this level with 0 stairs. So some people who are buying a property like this are like, I want to make sure that if I'm in a wheelchair one day, I can get around my house. And you wouldn't be able to go down this part, but at least you can get around to most of the bedrooms and the kitchen, which is very, very important. So now we're in the bedroom wing of the home. Right in front of me here is guest bedroom number 1, we'll call this. And that is serviced here by this hallway bathroom. Really sizable bathroom, dual vanities, nice tub. But you can see the surfaces in here are original. This is some kind of engineered plastic type of countertop, old vanities, old linoleum floors, the original 4-inch white tile with the porcelain tub. So this all needs to be redone, but I guarantee you it's serviceable. This is like easy to move into and everything's clean. So at least while you're living here on your way to remodeling, you've got clean, serviceable finishings. And this is unique. This room here is very unique to this floor plan. The homes are originally built with 2 bedrooms here, but at some point in this home's history, whoever did this improvement made this 1 bedroom with an ensuite bathroom. This is not traditionally built with a master bedroom bathroom setup like this is now. So somebody switched this, and what we have here now is a secondary master bedroom. So 2 rooms in this house have ensuite bathrooms like this. Pretty big single vanity here. And you can see this is all custom. This is somebody's plan for this home to have added this bathroom here. It's a little narrow, but I was looking at it, and with some simple improvements, like maybe cutting this wall down in half and going with glass right here, it would open up this little narrow corridor. But at least you have this wet core space, and having this 3rd bathroom in this home would be super cool, because this is a great space to have adult children visit. It's a great space to have an elderly parent stay with you if you own this house, because again, we're all on one level here. So this is a great bedroom to host multi-generational family living. And then a really sizable laundry room here. This is one of the only plans in this neighborhood that has the laundry room inside. Otherwise, it would be in the garage. So you get this really great big laundry room, and then the traditional master primary bedroom, the way the builder built it. Tall vaulted ceilings. And you can see for some reason, this is a 6-foot 8-inch slider. So notice the difference. When we came into the house, this was all 8-inch glass up here and you can get a much better view. That's something that I would like to see in here, is have that switched out for an 8-foot slider, and your view would look like this from the top of the stairs. So that's the difference there. So now we're down on the lower level of the house. But look at the size. This is probably a king size bed. They have these older built-ins that were customized. These could be redone or they could be taken out. I kind of like them that way though. All the old mirrors, this is an older style, but definitely clean and serviceable. Now the master bedroom and closets and bathrooms are very sizable in this plan. You can see a lot of people take this and turn it into a walk-in. Add a doorway right here, doorway opens, and then this is all open built-in space. But there's enough room for dual vanities in this bathroom, plus a makeup area. And then some older tile work, but a nice open air bathroom with this cool floor to ceiling window. So you get the privacy to shower in here, but you still get a beautiful view. Check this out. So nice to shower with that kind of view. Kind of gives you like a little spa or like a hotel in Palm Springs vibe. You could do like a little indoor-outdoor style shower there if you wanted to. That'd be really cool. All right, so if you're liking this property, make sure and reach out to me. Drop me a comment, send me an email or shoot me a text. I respond to everything. If you want to see this property, let's set up a tour. Or if you're like, hey Ryan, yes, I want a cosmetic fixer. I'm not ready yet, but start sending me cosmetic fixers. I'll do that for you. I can set you up a special search and make sure that I send you everything that I know about that's coming soon or off market. Make sure and reach out to me. Now, before we wrap this house has one more very special feature. I've never seen it before. Because of the tall ceilings that you see in this home, where the ceilings are lower, there's these huge attics. And somebody at some point in time took that attic space and made a killer upstairs room. It's not permitted, but it was done and it's here and it's existing non-conforming for whoever buys this house to enjoy the benefit of it. I'm gonna take you up there now. Let's check it out. All right, so we're in this hallway. Check out this little arched doorway. So remember, this wasn't permitted, but somebody got away with it in the past. It doesn't have to come out. If you wanted to try to permit it now, that wouldn't work, but as long as you leave it alone, it doesn't need to go anywhere. We call that existing non-conforming. It's a sweet little spot to host some grandchildren or somebody that doesn't care that the ceilings are a little bit lower. Make a great storage space or office or man cave. There's plenty of space up here, and somehow they squeezed a 3/4 bath up here. This is insane, I love it. It's got little English Tudor vibes with these low ceilings. Look at that, there's a shower in there. Super cool bonus space for this property. Plenty of room for a queen size bed. And you even get some cool views up here. Look at that. The staircase is totally manageable. Something you don't often see in these Broadmoor homes. So there you have it. A very unique cosmetic fixer. If you're interested in this, reach out to me. Can't wait to hear from you. I'll see you on the next one.